Howdy, friend. Spitz here, and this is Feed Bandit, the Texas First Outdoors podcast. There is a sound that starts to fill the air in late summer that lets every Texan know that the best time of the year is almost here. It is a soft cooing sound that comes from the trees in our backyards and the brush in our fields. But we aren't just talking about any bird today. We are talking about the white-winged dove. This bird is a legend in the Lone Star State. It is bigger and a little bit louder than the mourning dove, and it has a beautiful white stripe on its wings that looks like a racing stripe when it flies past you at 50 miles per hour. Today, we are going to dive deep into the world of the white wing. We will talk about where they come from, how they have moved across our state, and the best ways to find them when the season opens up. We will also talk about the tradition of the hunt and why it means so much to our families. So, pull up a chair. We have a lot of ground to cover. The white-winged dove is a very interesting bird. A long time ago, you could mostly find them only in the very south of Texas, down in the Rio Grande Valley. They love the citrus groves and the thick brush down there. But over the years, they started moving north. Now you can find them in San Antonio, Austin, and even all the way up in Dallas. They have learned to live near people in the cities just as well as they live in the wild country. This makes them a very special bird for all Texas hunters. They are strong flyers, and they travel in big groups. When a flight of white wings starts moving toward a grain field or a water tank in the afternoon, it is a sight you will never forget. It looks like a gray cloud moving across the sky. They are very smart birds, too. They have great eyesight and can see a hunter moving from a long way off. If you want to be successful, you have to understand how they move and what they are looking for every day. My first big tip for hunting white wings is to find the food. These birds love grain. If you can find a field of sunflowers, corn, or milo, you are in the right spot. They usually eat in the early morning and then again in the late afternoon. You want to be sitting on the edge of that field before they start moving. My second tip is to look for water. Doves get very thirsty, especially in the September heat. After they eat, they always look for a place to get a drink before they go to sleep. A small pond or a cattle tank with a clean bank is like a magnet for them. If you sit quietly near the water, they will come right to you. My third tip is about your gear. White wings fly high and they fly fast. You want to use a shotgun that fits you well and shells with enough power to reach them. Most folks use a 12 gauge or a 20 gauge with number 7.5 or 8 shot. My fourth tip is to stay still. Doves can see colors and movement very well. You don't always have to wear a full suit of camo, but you should wear colors that match the brush, like tan or dull green. Most importantly, don't move your gun until the bird is close enough for a good shot. If you jump up too soon, they will twist in the air and be gone before you can blink. Hunting in Texas is about so much more than just the birds in the bag. It is about the start of a new season. Dove season is the first time we get to go back into the field after the long, hot summer. It is a time for friends to get together, set up some chairs under a mesquite tree, and tell stories while we wait for the flight. It is about the smell of the dry grass and the sound of the wind in the leaves. We call it preserving the tradition because we are doing exactly what our grandfathers did. We are teaching the next generation how to be safe, how to respect the animals, and how to enjoy the land. When we take a young person out for their first dove hunt, we are handing them a piece of Texas history. We are showing them that being an outdoorsman is about patience and being a good steward of the earth. Protecting the legacy means we always follow the rules. We keep track of our limits, and we make sure to pick up all our empty shells so we don't leave trash in the fields. We treat the farmer's land with respect because we are guests there. The white-winged dove is a gift to our state, and we want to make sure they are flying over Texas for a long, long time. When the hunt is over, there is nothing better than a big barbecue with fresh dove on the grill. It is a way to celebrate the harvest and spend time with the people we care about. So, when you head out into the field this fall, take a second to look at the sky and be thankful for the wild things we have here. Stand tall, fellow Texian. We are part of a great tradition. We'll talk soon. So what do you think of that? Are we right on target, or did we totally miss the boat on that one? Email us at howdy@feedbandit.com and let us know either way. And don't forget to check us out at feedbandit.com and grab some gear to show off your Texas First Outdoors pride. Preserve the tradition, protect the legacy, and remember, always support your local feed store. If you're there for them, they'll be there for you when you need them the most out in the field. Stand tall, fellow Texian. We'll talk soon.